Oh my god, is my mic working? Hello? Oh, hi. Good morning, everybody. I started stream later than I normally do, but that's because really I have no excuse. I just didn't get out of bed. That's all I can say. I was all like, oh, all the stuff that I gotta do, I can do on my phone. And so I just laid in bed and did everything on my phone. And that's that. Hello. Okay. Is my mic quiet again? Hello. Hi, Zero. Hello, hello. I draw today. And we're gonna continue the art that I've been working on the past several streams because I want to get it done at some point. Surely I'll get it done at some point. Okay, let's see. And yes, we're gonna continue Mavbo, but I think I finally drew them in a way that I'm satisfied-ish with. I barely continued it from yesterday, I won't lie. Just don't overwork yourself. Do not worry. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere that I like. Um, but I did draw this. I drew this last night. Um, instead of working on anything else. It started off as like a doodle, but then I'm like, okay, the sketch is clean enough. I'm gonna color it, and then I colored it, and then I went the extra mile. Um, I didn't like render it, but I tried. It's my first time drawing Mo. She's very cute. I was pretty happy with how it turned out. Man, my gallery has quite the colors recently. I normally never color ever. Like, look. Wow. Pretty colorful. Okay. I think I finally drew them how I like. So, hi Shelby. What I used to draw, I use an iPad with Procreate. This iPad's pretty old. It turned 8 years old this year, I'm pretty sure. The app, I use Procreate. I've been using this since I was in college. Because I could only justify getting an iPad like this at its price um if I could use it for like college and stuff. Um so it was my first big purchase. Well, yeah, it was my first big purchase for myself. Saved up a bunch of money just to get it. Okay. Yeah, I was sketching this last night and I was like, okay, I think I'm satisfied with how they look like. Because as you guys can see, I have so many layers of just sketches that I threw out because I didn't like how they looked. I was not satisfied. But I think this time, this is the one. I think this is the one, guys. Even if it's not, it's going to be the one because I'm not going to redraw it again. I've had enough. You think them being my favorite out of the three duos that I could get them I could get it down the easiest, but no. Alas. Okay. Let's erase this. So how's everybody's day? Post is definitely better. I feel it is better. How's everyone's day today? Any plans? It's almost the weekend. My day was so bad. Oh no. Wait, I'm sorry. What happened? I hope it gets better. There's always tomorrow. And tomorrow. What do I have planned for this week? I had a mandatory job fair to go to, and then after getting there, there was only 3 employers. Oh no. Yeah, that happens. When I used to go to job fairs when I was in college, um, there was almost never anyone of my like career path that's there. Okay, I realized why this was bothering me. It's because the headband is very high. That's okay. We love digital art because I can just move it down. And then I guess I can move this up. Okay. How do I normally draw Evbo's hair? It was a waste of my time. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Okay, that's raw. How do I normally draw his hair? Okay, everything's pointed down. That's what I thought. Cause I made it point. Some of them point a little bit up, and I'm like, this doesn't look right. Digital art is wizardry. Yeah. Though I think drawing on like pen and paper or like traditional methods is good for learning. Cause like you can't do the adjustments that you can on digital art, which makes it good to build like muscle memory. Um I kind of like unlearned everything that I've learned doing traditional methods from drawing digitally for so long. Okay, I forgot how to draw it though. Some days I just wish I didn't choose art as my career path. Felt that. Felt that so hard. I mean, I guess technically I didn't choose art as my career path cuz I'm technically not in art, and there has been lots of discussions about like graphic design and art. They overlap, but they're they wouldn't, like, people would argue that they're not in the same category. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, there's been like a lot of um discussions about it. I remember having like discussions and like writing papers in like college about it. Cuz like you can have like art and like illustration in graphic design, and you can have graphic design in art. But they're like they can coexist, but they can also be like standalone, be their own thing or whatever. I just kind of do both. So like has a lot more options like illustrative graphic design, typography specifically, especially. Yeah. I mean, there's also different types of like illustration and art too, you know. I can't believe I graduated when my school was just adding like an illustration program. Do you know how crazy how different my path of classes could have been? Yeah, so I only had a minor in illustration. Um I don't like this. When Because there wasn't enough classes to make it a major yet. Isn't that funny? Cuz I didn't go to art school technically. I okay. I technically have a degree, a bachelor of arts, okay? I technically have a bachelor of arts, but I technically didn't go to art school. And I technically don't really have an art degree. I have a design degree. Children's illustration is hard to get into because of needing to have an art style that is suitable for kids. Yeah, that is one of my dreams though, to illustrate for a book. I mean, I did write, illustrate, designed like everything for my senior capstone project. That was fun. I also illustrated children book mock-ups for an illustration class I took in college, which was very fun. I remember my illustration professor was all like, "You have potential," and I'm like, "Wow, really?" And then COVID hit, and I never then I never chased that potential. That was on me though. I feel like with I feel like my life would have been so different. We have this discussion all the time. Like, you know, it's like the what ifs. Like, what if the world didn't lock down? Where would I be today? Because I feel like I would have been in a completely different position. And yet here I am drawing Minecraft people. I wonder if the world didn't shut down, would I be drawing Minecraft people at this moment in time? Best outcome. That's funny. I'll probably still be doing Fire Emblem art, imagine. I was going to be like, man, would I even still be into Fire Emblem? Um, Especially since I was into Fire Emblem Three Houses before I got into Minecraft stuff, I guess. And they don't make content for Three Houses anymore. But then I realized that I'm drawing characters that either have only one video or 4 hours total of content. It's dude, I just think it's so funny considering um like Durlord and Avery, they only have like one video and the community is so huge. I guess to be fair, Weefies is like answering questions about them and giving more lore about them and is making a part two, but like that's like carrying right now. I'm so excited for part two. Who's been doing Fire Emblem for like 7 years now of the same character. That's so real. I think one of the artists I followed at the time when I was into Fire Emblem, I still follow them on my main because my main used to be just my art account for everything. Um, and I saw they posted art, Fire Emblem art, like recently, and I'm like, this is awesome. I was thinking, I'm like, what if I just made Yu-Gi-Oh art? Because I keep getting edits. I keep getting like Yu-Gi-Oh edits of like talking about all like the Yu-Gi-Oh protagonists. Hi, Red. Oh, you've seen these. I sent one of them to you, Red. And it's just talking about like all the Yu-Gi-Oh protagonists and like it's just like slamming on what is his name? Yuya. I started he's from like Arc V, Arc 5 or whatever. Um I started watching that series, but that was when I stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh. I watched the original up to Zeal, or in the American version, Zexal. Blech. Um, but yeah. Then I started Arc V or Arc 5. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Um, oh, oops. Wait a second. This isn't right. That's not how these things work. I only watched the OG series. The OG series is good. I saw a video of comparing like all of their wins, and apparently um God, what is his name? I stopped after 5 days, couldn't get into next one for the life of me. I will say Zeal was the one that was after 5Ds. I will say Zeal started off pretty slow. It it was a little but like once you get through like the first season, Loki, it gets peak. Like the lore gets very peak. I will not lie. There is one episode. Ugh, it makes me cry all the time. Oh, it makes me cry. I can't. Do I spoil it? Should I spoil it? Oh my god, it makes me tear up every single time I watch it. I cared more about Pokemon as a kid, so I watched that more than Yu-Gi-Oh. That's fair. I watched like I watched a lot of the Diamond and Pearl universe for Pokemon. Um, but I guess that's to be expected because Sinnoh is my favorite region. Um, Platinum's my favorite game, but I'll never forgive what they did to my boy Volkner in the anime. Ugh, he was so ugly. I'm like, what did you do to him? No. I don't know. There's just something off about him in the anime. Some of the movies, I don't think I haven't watched a Pokemon movie in forever. One of my favorite movies is like it's like the Manaphy movie with like the Pokemon Ranger. I really love that movie. But what I don't like about it was how much May made me so mad. Like the whole movie wouldn't have happened if May wasn't May, you know? Like everything would have been easy and fine. But like May made me so unbelievably mad when I was younger. I was all like, man, I was so mad at her. And then I was like, okay, now that I'm older, let me watch it again. Surely I was just being like ridiculous when I was young. But then I watched it again and I became even more mad at her. Only for N. He wasn't as angsty as in the games. Yeah, I mean the anime is I don't know. Did you watch like the English dub? It could be because of Four Kids. If Four Kids was still around. I like to blame everything on Four Kids. However, Four Kids did make a bop. Like the 5Ds, like the Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds opening, like I heard it on TikTok the other day and it was awesome. Where is it? Cover. Sayu, isn't that like that one voice actor? He voices like Deadpool, doesn't he? They only have the cover. Okay, let me open YouTube. Cause like you can't tell me this isn't a bop. Man, I should watch Yu-Gi-Oh again. Ugh, but Yu-Gi-Oh has so many episodes. I'll just watch my favorites. Yeah, I keep getting his TikToks on my For You page. Um, okay, desktop audio. Let's mute this, but let's remember to unmute it. Okay, it might be a little loud. Let me lower this first. Okay, do you guys hear this? Dun 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 dun. Makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Just let destiny choose. Dude, is this not a banger? Dude, banger. Banger. I thought that was like the greatest opening of all time when I was younger. Yeah, that was muted for the VOD, but I have now unmuted. I feel like Mavbo will be the reason this art will never be completed. Are these your OCs? No, these are Minecrafters. I look, you want to draw something else. Guys, I can't believe I like never played Minecraft, but your art looks delicious. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, most of the people that I'm drawing are from like series that people have posted online. He's the only one I can draw from Yu. That's okay. I say I would draw more characters, but then I draw like the same 5 people. I can't believe I saw this song live. That was awesome. Anymore. I can't stand it any longer. Okay. Now I can just enlarge them, right? So they can take up more of the canvas. I want to make them closer. I feel like I want to make them... Ah! I want to make them closer together on the canvas. Also, his hand's kind of small now. Something if I go like this. Right? And then I grab him from over here. Shoop. Like this. Oh my gosh, wait, we're cooking. And then I'll do the same for this hand. Like this. Boop. And then we move him. Oh, then we move him also a little closer. Do you only draw fan art, or do you have your own characters too? I have my own characters. I don't draw them very often though. I should. I also have like my Sona. You can see my Sona in the bottom right corner, yapping away. I should show them again one day. I mean, I guess if I scroll down far enough, I have my reference images. Here, I can show them real quick. Let me find them. When was the last time I drew my OCs? Quite a while ago, I think. I think it was like right before the realm. Which was a year ago. Oh my god, my old Mavbo art. So many whips that never saw the light of day. Okay. I'm looking. But nothing feels right. Yeah. Honestly, if you just start something, you can always change it. Um, this character, my Sona, has not been like this forever. Whoa! Oh my god, guys, I found my first EMF art. Oh wow. How long ago was this? You saw the character that I was drawing earlier? This is my first time ever drawing him. My first time ever drawing him. And then my first my first Mappo art technically. Wow. Wow. He's changed so much. Yeah, I simplified the crown thing quite a he actually hasn't changed that much. The hair has changed a bit. But I think the rest of him stayed pretty much the same. That's fun. Oh, it brought me back to the beginning. Okay, we go back. Scroll. Yeah, my OC, I drew my OC like once just randomly, like in the middle of like nothing. Is that my OC? No, that's not my OC. Okay. Uh, is this my OC? No. Oh, okay, here we are. Um, okay. Here is my OC page that I made a while ago. I like the art style. Thank you. Here are my OCs. I made them a long time ago. So these two are the main characters of my OC universe. Need more of the married boys, dude. They're my favorite for real. These two, they're roommates. Um, I made this guy in 2012. Um, I made this guy in 2014. Man, God, they're old. Oh my God. I made him 14 years ago. Ain't no freaking way. They changed a lot. I feel like if I drew them now, they would look different. Um, but yeah. Don't tell any of them, but this one is my favorite OC. He's my favorite. I like him a lot. He had a completely different story, but then I changed it 180 at some point. But yeah, he's I project onto him a lot. As you can see, tote bag enjoyer. I wear tote bags. He has blue light glasses. I have blue light glasses. He's a graphic designer. I'm a graphic designer. Um, and these two are also a favorite of mine. I love OCs. No, for real. He's just like you for real. Except I don't have a boyfriend. He looks like he kind of does, low key. But like he's nothing like Twitter, because one, he doesn't talk very much. Um, but yeah, these are the married couple. Um, I made when did I make them? Yeah, they were like one of my first few OCs. Um, but I like them a lot. No feet, sad face. He doesn't have feet. He has shadow sticks. He has shadow sticks. Um, they weren't originally married when I first made them. Um, they kind of the lore for them has been all over the place. I've been trying to fix all of the lore for all of my OCs for a while, but you know. Um, but you know, they're cute. Evil pause energy, still true. Height check, height check. They're tall. Okay. What kind of genre would they live in? Okay, these three, because this guy is his tutor, right? So these three is like in a college. This is like a modern slice of life college universe, right? With hidden demons and vampires. There's like a whole different dimension inside this world. With because I have two other characters that live in a completely different dimension but in the same timeline. Is does that make sense? Um, that would be a peak comic. Like I think I drew something because this guy right here, he's like a model, right? I made him like a model, maybe an actor, and he's pretty famous. And they're like, "Wow, it's like you haven't aged a day. What's your secret?" And he just smiles and like bar soap, that's his secret, when in reality he's like an immortal vampire, right? um but and in some scenes when I draw these three hanging out, there's like a billboard in the background and he's there, like he's the model on the billboard or whatever. um but yeah, they're married. The media doesn't know about him though. I forgot I put that down. I guess that makes sense. He doesn't show up, but but people are like speculating about him being like married. They're like, "You have a wife?" because like he wears a ring, you know? And he's like he doesn't really answer questions of that nature. He just laughs and moves on. But you know, OCs. My pretty OCs. I will say the vampire guy didn't look like that. Like his hair slicked back. He originally had hair like flat hair, like hair forward, you know. Um Here's more doodles of my OCs. Do you have a wife? Are you married? Yeah, he's a little insane. He's a little crazy. I like drawing him crazy. Yeah. Look at them. They're so cute. So cute. So cute. Man, I should draw my OCs again. When interviews ask celebrities about their private life, no, for real. I wish I could draw like you. Just keep practicing. Draw to have fun. Don't. I would say if you want to start drawing, I would say don't draw to improve to start. Draw to have fun. And once you have the fun down, then you can be like, okay, what do I want to improve on? And then practice. So I've been drawing for how many years of my life now? Oh god. Oh god. I don't even want to start thinking about how long I've been drawing for. That's too many years, and that makes me wow. That much time already passed by. But yeah, when did I draw this? Let's see. This was back in 2024, 2 years ago. That's fun. All 72 years you've been alive. Gosh, I've aged. Has my style changed at all since then? This is 2026. I know for sure my process has changed. I no longer sketch on a white canvas. And I no longer sketch with purple. Lack of motivation. 2026 will be my year though. Yes, 2026 will be your year. I believe. 2026 is the year of just do it. You know? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. My iPad's like, no. Yes, progress of lips. Yeah, I didn't draw too much olive. Okay, that's a lie. I did not end the year strong last year. I think is the better way to say it. Last year I started strong by doing a lot of art in the beginning of 2025, but then near the end of 2025 I kind of just like slowly just stopped. And then I just stopped posting like sketches and stuff. So this year will be the year I'll actually try to post consistently, but like not like constantly, you know? Like I'll just post when I post and I'll post whatever instead of, oh, I shouldn't post this at this time on this account because of such and such. MCYT is the one that I produced the best art from. You were working hard for Fortsy. That's true. I did work on a lot of stuff that I couldn't show. Like all these emotes that I've made. My emotes. All of the PNG tubers that I put together. Speaking of which, I need to post these. I keep telling myself to organize them and to post them, and then I forget. And it's like, I did that for Christmas, and Christmas is almost over. Did I just say Christmas is almost over? Christmas has been over. guys, Christmas is nearing its end, guys. Just a few more days until Christmas is over. Holy god. January, the biggest Christmas month for real. Oh, by the way, Red, congrats on the job. I saw it earlier. I did a Let's Go react. Yay! Yippee! That's awesome. Yay! Oh, I remember. This hand, I wanted him to be Shashi, because he's Shashi. The year of employment. But I don't really want to draw the hand, so it's gonna stop right here. It gets the job done. A fun off-stream fact for later. Okie dokie. I should probably get a thermos. I love my mugs, but they don't keep the heat in my drinks very well. Okay, I can probably enlarge them more now. Yeah, this is probably better. I came in when you talk about Pokemon. Do you play the games? I do. Though the last one I've played was Scarlet and Violet. Um, I haven't really played much since. Yeah, I've been pretty lazy with playing games as of recent. Though one of my New Year's resolutions is to play more games. Surely. How many games have I played this year so far? One. It's just Minecraft. Oops. Ooh. Do I know who that is? I'm really bad with names and Pokemon names. I don't know any of the new Pokemon. I'll be so for real. I I I said that I've played Scarlet, but I've barely made through very far. Was that proper English? Um, I didn't get that far until I stopped. So I guess the last, what was before? Okay, let's look him up. Arvin. Pokemon. Ah, I feel like I've seen him, but I don't think I actually met him. Wait. Yeah, I like, do you know where I stopped? I stopped getting into the academy. I stopped right when I enrolled into school. Have you ever finished that game? No. I think the last time I played that game was literally on stream. Yeah, it was only that stream. I enrolled into school and then I was like, okay, I'm done. It was one stream. Okay, but I did play for a couple hours, I think, on stream. But I've seen this guy. I've seen like stuff all over Twitter. I will say I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom either, but I've played more off stream of Tears of the Kingdom. Um I just had to I like got all four of the people. God, I want to wipe my memory and play Breath of the Wild all over again. Breath of the Wild was such a peak game. Mm-mm-mm. Do you guys remember in June of whichever year it was? I was like, okay, guys, it's Pride Month. Let's go see our fish husband. And then when we went, he was married. I was like, oh, that was crazy. That was a crazy time. So unmotivated. Some games is just like you love the prequel or like the first original game, so when the sequel comes out, sometimes you just can't, you know. I heard ZA was good. Is it actually good? I heard people talk well about it. My iPad died. I haven't found the time. Yeah, me neither. I want to play Monster Hunter again, but I feel like I'm so out of practice that I had to relearn everything all over again. I used to play a lot of Monster Hunter. Though I feel like my definition of a lot is not the same definition of a lot to other people. If I say a lot, how many hours do you think it is, like total? What is your definition of a lot of hours in a game? It depends on the game. Probably 200 plus. Because for me, my a lot is like I don't know. I feel like I felt like I played a lot more than I did, but like, you know, cuz like I didn't realize that I played like 300 hours of Breath of the Wild, but I also thought I played a lot of hours of Monster Hunter, but I've only played like 130 hours of Monster Hunter Wilds and then like 100 something hours of Monster Hunter World. So that's 300 hours. But like, you know, Monster Hunter is my most played Steam game. It was my most played Steam game of last year. I can't believe Wilds came out last year. Yeah, I have 129.7 hours on Wilds. And then I have 106 hours on World. Mm-mm-mm. I have 120 hours of Stardew Valley, but almost all of those hours I played with friends. 613 hours? I don't think I have a game that I've played that long. I don't think I have a single Steam game that I played for more than 200 hours. It's all. I think my most played game is actually Monster Hunter with like 129 hours. I don't play a lot of games. I have come to realize. I don't like. I much prefer watching people play games than playing games myself, if that makes any sense. In a span of 3 months. Oh, I played 34 hours of Repo. Does that count as anything? I want to play more Peak, but then I just never join any Peak lobbies because I'm busy. I played like 15.6 hours of Peak. Man, I need people to play Once Upon a Jester. That was an awesome game. Can we play Peak together? Of course. Yes. All right, guys. We did it. We finally got a Mavbo piece that I am satisfied enough with. Surely. Surely I don't like open my eyes tomorrow and be like, I want to start over. Okay, I think this works. I think this works. I think Evbo's a little bit too tall, no? Okay, we have to make him smaller because he is short king. He's not he's not tall in my head canon. He is short king. And short king needs to know his height. My bad. Okay. This is better, right? This is a little bit better, yeah. There you go. Very cool. Very awesome. And then we can keep this text, which is nice that I don't have to rewrite it. There we go. That's why he's always floating. Exactly. Exactly. Very, very cool. Okay, Mavbo. Slime Knight. Low key, I don't really like how this looks, but it's fine. Also, Avery still looks big. Is he too big? Should I zoom in? Should I zoom him in? Okay, that could help. Oh! Okay, I think I actually do like it zoomed in better. This does look a little bit more balanced. Does it? I don't actually know. I'm just saying words. God, like I actually drew Avery so sketchy and then barely cleaned him up. What the heck? Did I even try cleaning him up like at all on stream yesterday? I think I did a little bit and then like I just moved on. That's so funny. Stressing over how to draw Mappa, that's true. But I did clean up Zject. I did clean up Z and Reject. So I think I spent a lot of time cleaning them up, right? Yeah, look, they're like all cleaned up. Holy. Also, he doesn't my new design doesn't even he doesn't even look like this anymore. I made him rounder. Did you guys see? I made him so round. He's smoothed out. I ironed him out and gave him a little cloak. I do like how this turned out. They're kind of cute. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, he's no longer this misty demon guy, but I feel like that's okay. Their lord's cleaned up enough. He got soft. He is soft. I've been reading a bunch of like um questions that have been answered um from the creator to of like his series, right? And it's just so funny how often he just talks about how Reject is just like a bum. Like I think someone asked like if each character had like a weapon, like what weapon would they use, like or something. And then he answered that Reject would weaponize his patheticness. And I'm like, what does that even mean? What does this even mean? It was so funny. Oh, Reject. Oh, Reject. What a funny guy you are. Okay, I'm gonna play some peak music. Do you guys want to hear this peak music? It's one of my favorites. Here we go. I'm playing it. It's been stuck in my head and I want to listen to it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I saw this guy who is like um asking for streamers to reply with their link, and he does a collab with the streamer sort of, and then but he doesn't tell his viewers where he is, right? And then he sends his viewers off on a scavenger hunt to find him. Um and he drops hints like in the Discord. Um and then they like wander around trying to find him on which stream. And I thought that was a fun idea. Like he would not be live, right? He would just be like, "Oh, I'm on a stream right now. Go find me." Durap doing this when he went to the last TwitchCon. Oh, really? So I was looking at stuff to put in for my end of the year PowerPoint that I do with friends, and I almost forgot that I made Darapchu flip a water bottle for his merch. I forgot that I asked him to do that. Like I just saw a video on my phone, and I opened it. That was a funny time, dude. TwitchCon felt so long ago, but TwitchCon was literally like what, like 1, 2, 3 months ago. TwitchCon was 3 months ago. It felt like eons ago. To be fair, the month of October was literally the longest month of my life. I felt like I was living in October for like 5 years. It was the longest month of my life for many different reasons. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. Okay. I'm changing I'm changing the text. And by changing the text, I mean I'm rewriting it so it's like lowercase because like the uppercase feels so much right now. What did it say? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'll rewrite this. Okay, the lowercase here doesn't give like the sense of urgency. Ugh. Rah. Rah. My handwriting. Grr. Mm-mm. Bullet, bullet, bullet. I feel like this is fine, right? Her day six, yeah. Okay, there you go. And then this one's also fine. Oh my gosh, did we do it? Wait, I don't think I cleaned this one. This one doesn't really need much cleaning. I really just quickly sketched this. Oh god. Man, the time lapse is going to be like 50% of me drawing map though. Low key, that's kind of funny. You have Zjax shouting at each other. Yeah. That's basically their dynamic. They care about each other, but they don't like to let the other person know. That's basically their dynamic. Wait, I forgot. I gave Evbo like fingerless gloves, which is funny because he doesn't wear gloves in his actual skin. Wait, guys, I found the song. Um, I found the song that I liked. I'll also cue it. It's just like absolutely insane vocals. You guys have to listen to it very closely. The vocals go insane. I forgot if I showed it on stream because I did find it. This song. Oh, this song's so peak. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. I guess I can just. Okay, well, this is one. This is also one layer. This one is mostly one layer. Shall I can just. I'll just combine it. And then this one will be one layer. Oh my gosh, finally. Mia honey. Okay. I'm going to change all the line art to black and the background to white. So beware your eyes. Beware your eyes because the background is going to turn white. It's going to flashbang. Okay? Ready? I'm gonna change it right now. Oh! Dude, vocals go crazy. Okay, then we change the line art to black. Okay, now that this is in layers, to I feel like to really helps like so I don't have to turn off and turn on all these layers all the time. I'm just gonna do this and then turn this off. So I can just switch layers. Alright. Alright. Yippee! Okay, maybe we can put some base colors. Finally. Wow. Never thought this day would come, guys. Actually putting colors onto this piece. Should probably fix some of the line art's blurry because I made it bigger. But it's fine. Sometimes I don't color very often, I have realized. Um, which is funny because I tried to color when I was doing this one, this art. I realized I've never actually colored EMF like ever. I don't I don't think I've actually ever colored EMF ever. Every time I drew him, he's just a sketch that I've never colored. So when I was coloring that one in, I was like Wait a second. I've never colored his headpiece in gold. It was just a funny shock to me. I'm pretty sure I've never colored him in, have I? Do you not have Mavo art on your shop? I did, but it was black. It was a sketch with like a colored background. So I never colored him in. I will say my Mavbo Valentine's Day art was peak. I won't lie. I do really like how they turned out. And I still really like how they turned out. I will never peak that. Like I'll never top it, like ever. Uh, uh I hate coloring. Mavo keychains when is will there be people who actually will buy Mavbo? Will there be people who actually buy Parkour Civ merch? Yes, like more than 5 people. Will there be more than 5 people buying Mavbo merch? Yes, are you sure? Because I won't lie, I don't think I got 5 people who bought Mavbo merch last time. Everyone bought everyone else though. Are there people who will still spend money on Parkour Civ merch? Was it just us, low key? To be fair, I don't advertise my ship art like ever. I always feel a little awkward. I'm like, ooh, ship art. Ooh. I'm selling it, but it's because I mainly wanted to make those as prints for my own sake, okay? I didn't really advertise my ship art. I don't really post them. Well, I didn't. What am I trying to say? I didn't really say that it was on my shop. I just kind of put it at the end. I didn't link it because, like, you know how in my shop you can separate them into categories? Like, you can separate them into anime, Minecraft. You can separate them into specifics like the realm or lifesteal or something. I didn't tag the Mappo art like at all. How long you be streaming for? So maybe till later, and if not, have a good rest of the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Chris. Have a good dinner. I did start late today, so I won't be streaming as long. Um, So I have like 30 more minutes. Mm, 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 mm. How did I do this before? Did I color it in black? I colored in Evbo. How did I color him in? Where did I even draw him? Why did I draw? Oh, I drew him because of this. Dude, his colors look so wrong. Like the original way that I colored him. The original way I colored him was like his original color palette, but like he looks so wrong. And so I changed it. Cause like his hoodie color, like the hood part was black, but it looked wrong. So I made it white. Okay, let's try coloring him with his original colors and see what happens. 'Cause I was like, I colored Evbo for something. I don't remember what though. Okay, let's see. I think I have a tab. Here we go. Also, like his little okay. I changed a lot, like a few things. Oh, you see his like little like the little plastic part of his hoodie strings is blue. And I low-key didn't like so I just didn't. But like as you can see, his hoodie part right here, the top part, the hood, I think it's like black, right? Okay, well, it doesn't look like he has the hoodie strings indicates that he has a hoodie, but he doesn't have a hood. Ugh. But yeah, what a funny skin. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, right. I gave him fingerless gloves, so I must include that. I'll put the line art in later. Okay. Now let's add the line art in for it. Okay, there we go. Very cool. What did I color this part? Oh god. Oh, I didn't because I didn't draw it. Um. Okay, well, let's just fill in more of where this color should be. Because I do want to keep a consistent color for the black. Because it's like, it's not black. It's like a dark gray. I could probably clean up his helmet a little bit more, but it's fine. Okay. Oh, I forgot to draw the lines for this part. That's okay. Ugh, guys, do you know what I've been craving? I say this as if I've ever had it before. I've never tried it, but I keep getting videos of like mukbangs of people eating Wingstop with bulldog ramyan, you know? And it looks so good, and I'm so hungry all the time. Like when my power went out, I laid in bed, and that was like the only videos for like an hour of scrolling. And I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't had bulldog in so long. Mm. Dude, I freaking hate the iPhone texting sound. I don't know why. It's so awful. Can I change it? We can change it, right? Low key, this hat kind of looks like a pan. Pan on head. Oh, I didn't realize like our stuff got delivered today already. I love how like when you zoom out, you don't really see the sketchiness, but then when you zoom in, you can see like how messy it actually is. I wish I could just be done with coloring. Oh, I hate coloring so bad. Let's do section by section because this guy low key confusing. What should I have for lunch today? I made myself a tuna sandwich yesterday, and it was awesome. Low-key, could eat another one. But I have so many leftovers. Do you guys ever feel like guilty? Like you have leftovers that you should be eating, but you don't feel like eating it, so you make something new. But then all your leftovers are just sitting in your fridge. And like, 'cause I do. I have that guilt all the time. Yeah. But sometimes I'm just not in the mood to eat leftovers. Ugh, such a jump scare. Especially when I'm not expecting a text. Very cool. All right. We're getting somewhere. Yippee! Let me fix this. There. Man, I never knew I can make those so sketchy. Silly. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, and then one more over here. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing various Minecraft duos. So this is Z and Reject from a Reject ARG. Reject with a G, by the way. This is Avery and Durlord from Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. And this is EMF and Evbo from Parkour Civilization. It's kind of a sequel. These are like a sequel to this because I drew these three because they have similar visual vibes, you know. It's like black and gold. Um and they're pretty much like some of my favorites. So I'm drawing their respective duos and because even though they visually have similar vibes, um their characters and um the series that they're a part of is like very different, and I find that funny. Yeah, I just saw some people actually liked the crossover, so I'm like, oh, I will make more. Very good. People like what I am liking. Very nice. Yeah, but then I got tired of drawing his claws and like his like rejects his s- shadowy, spiky, quote unquote body. So I changed his design since I started this. So he doesn't actually look like this the way that I draw him anymore. This would be the one of the last times I draw him like this. I smoothed him out like SpongeBob when he became normal, quote unquote. You know. That was a interesting SpongeBob episode. Is this Wusung or the Rose? Wusung. I feel like Wusung has such a distinct voice. Mm, trying to think. Um, so I made another art that didn't include like reject because I made it before I knew reject existed. But now I wonder, should I finish that or should I just post the sketch and move on with my life? Because I cleaned it up and everything because I was planning to color it, but it only includes Mavbo and Slime Knight. Whoa, wait, language. This is an interesting song. Okay. After this, we do gold. Oh god, all the gold that I have to color in. Oh. Ah! Oh, hi, Chris. Gold, gold. I feel like this could be more yellow, no? I feel like this could be, oops, just a little bit more yellow. Okay, that's a better color. Ooh, so sleepy. Hi, Fire. Hi. Hello. We're locked in. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Got all the gold on this page. Who are you drawing? I am drawing Minecraft duos. It's like a sequel to this. I drew these three. Um, and then I was like, oh, they have pretty similar visual vibes. So then I drew their matching duos and realized how different they are. Yeah. So here they are. I'm drawing Z and Reject from a Reject ARG, Avery and Durlord from Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist, and EMF and Evbo from Parkour Civilization. Good stuff, good stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Yep. But alas, that is all I have time for today, guys. I feel like we made some pretty good progress. We finally finished Mavbo, and we got some of the colors down. I might color a little bit more off stream. We'll see if I stream tomorrow. Unsure yet, but if I do, it probably won't be at the same time today. It probably would be more in the afternoon. Um, but you know, here we go. I see that um rage game is happening, I think. So I'll send you guys over to CPK. Chris is going from one mod place to another mod place. But anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Um, we're getting art done. He doesn't rage. We're getting art done. Um, more likely than not, I will probably doodle something else instead of continuing this. But you know, um, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We'll see. Oh, and my iPad died just in time. But yeah, we'll see wherever it takes me. Maybe I'll have something tomorrow. What the program to even put my iPad on the screen close on itself by itself too. It was all like, all right, ending stream. I've had enough. Yep. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys when I see you. So long. Goodbye. So long. Goodbye. Goodbye. And take care. Uh, who knows when I'll see you. Goodbye. Goodbye.